All right, how to play bracket challenge. Break the prediction through the playoffs. Not sure to win. Use autofill. Okay, so this one is not as in depth, of course, as the NCAA tournament. But all right, this is literally what, 6 hours before the NBA playoffs start, right? This is going to be an interesting in-depth prediction for the NBA finals. This year has a lot of parity in it though, and there's a lot of good matchups. Health is going to be a factor for basically all these teams. Dude, it's gonna be interesting because like you see here, Milwaukee's a 3 seed, but I think Milwaukee may have the best team in the East, and they're a 3 seed. You feel me? And so, but Golden State's a 3, but they have a lot of injuries right now, so it's really interesting. So I'm gonna start from the East, and then I'm gonna pick from round 1, West round 1, and then I'll just keep going in. No matter who Miami plays, they're gonna win. And they're gonna win. If they play Atlanta, they'll win in 5. If they play Cleveland, they'll win in 6. So I'm gonna think they're gonna play Cleveland. I don't think Atlanta's gonna make it. I don't think Atlanta's gonna beat Cleveland. If they do, it's because of the youth of Cleveland. But I'm just gonna say 6 in general because, like I said, I really think Cleveland's gonna beat Atlanta and they'll play each other. And I think Miami will win the 6. But if it was the Hawks, it'd be 5. This game, Jesus, the 4 versus 5 of Philly and Toronto is gonna be so interesting, bro. Because, and Jared Allen's back. All right, no, then I'm gonna put Miami in 6. Miami in 6. Jared Allen's back. That's really big and Billy Kick. So I'll put him in 6. This 4-5 is always so interesting because 4-5 means anything can happen with 4-5. That's why they're basically as even as they can be. The 4-5 matches are always the toughest to deal with. I am going to take Philly to win, because I believe that James Harden is going to play well for at least 2 games to get them and help them win. But they don't have Matisse Thybulle in Toronto because he's not vaccinated. So, and Toronto's hooping. And like the Sixers have to win. And I got them in 6. No, they're going 7. No, they're going 6. No, they're going 7. Because this is on the road. And I may actually change this. I may even think Toronto may win that shit. Toronto's so good. And they're coached amazingly well. I think Toronto has a better coach. Nick Nurse is a better coach right now than Doc Rivers. I think he will coach and adjust better than Doc will in Philly. Okay, then I think no matter what, Milwaukee wins in 5. I just don't think they can match up. Chicago had a really good year with DeMar DeRozan. I just don't think they'll match up well. And then this is another tough matchup because Brooklyn's not supposed to be 7. Brooklyn's not supposed to be 7. Brooklyn's supposed to be 5. Or 4. They're not supposed to be 7, but Brooklyn's 7, and they're going against the Celtics. And the Celtics lost Robert Williams. I have Brooklyn in 7 because they can't guard the ball too well. If they can guard the ball better, I would have them at 5. But there's no sweeps. I think no one's sweeping on this side at all. And I'm still on about Philly and Toronto, but I'm gonna take Philly. So there's no sweeps in the East for me at all. No matter who the Suns play, they're sweeping. Paul George just got on fucking. By the way, Paul George is on he's on protocol right now. He just got COVID. So like they're probably gonna play the Pelicans and they're gonna get swept. Phoenix is gonna sweep them. Luka's hurt, but I think Luka's gonna show up and play. I think with Luka, see, like this is the thing. So I'm really cool with Eric Pascal, right? Shout out to my boy EP. I think for this series, Quinn Snyder needs to play Eric more because you need to play a bigger guard on Luka to try to make it tougher for him and be more physical with him to score and facilitate the ball. But they're not going to play him. They're going to have Boban and Royce O'Neal. And those guys are not bad at all. They're really good. But I think I would want to put more size on Luka to make it tougher for Luka to score. And then you have Rudy Gobert in the back. But I just don't think it's going to happen because he hasn't been in the rotation, which I don't know why. Let me see the Jazz real quick. Yeah, you're going to put Boban, but he's not a defender. Then you have Boban, Forrest, Rudy Gay, and Royce O'Neal, who's going to be in the rotation. But Eric needs to be, I think Eric, this is where you utilize Eric. Eric is a 6'6" forward, but he's a big guy who can help put some disruption on a 6'9" Luka. And so, but I'm saying Luka, like Eric's quick enough to guard him, in my opinion, and he's big enough to make it harder for him. But like Boban's not quick enough to guard him, or Royce. And plus, Royce has to probably gonna be switching off of him with Brunson and others, but I don't know. But I'm gonna take Dallas in 6. This is tough because Steph Curry, as of right now, is Steph playing tomorrow? Okay.
And going over.
That means he's gonna play. That means he's gonna play. So they'll win. They'll win in 6. If they have Jamal Murray, the Nuggets will win in 7. But they're gonna win in 6, and then the Grizzlies are gonna win in 6. It's gonna be really physical, but the Grizzlies are more talented than the Minnesota. And I'm giving 6 because I fuck with Ant heavy, but it may be 5. It may be 5. I'm actually gonna give them 5 because they're gonna have that home court rally, and then they'll probably win off like just pure emotion, but then that's gonna drain them out. I don't think they'll sweep. I think they'll get 1. So right now I have 1-4-2-3-2, and I have 1-4-3-7. And by the way, I could totally be wrong. And I like the Celtics. I really do. I really like the Celtics. But I also love KD. And so there's one thing where you have a guy who you're going against named Kevin Durant with Kyrie. And like that Toronto and Philly series, James Harden's gonna have to show up for them to win. And if he does, they'll win. So, and I'm not sleeping on the Celtics defense because like I said, Brooklyn has to guard. So, but this is what I have the Suns winning in 6. The Suns are on a fucking run. Like all year, they're playing like everything matters, bro. They're playing like everything fucking matters, man. To be honest with you, and for me, basketball is all about matchups, bro. It's all about matchups. So like the Heat, so if the Sixers played the Cavs or the Hawks, right? I think they would sweep them because they match up better than Toronto. Or if like Milwaukee was playing Miami, Milwaukee I think will win in 6 because Milwaukee matches up better with Miami. So it's all about matchups, bro. I think they're too deep. I think the Suns are way too deep, and they can make it hard for Luka. And they're literally, I think the game plan with the Suns is going to be against the Mavs is anybody but Luka Doncic is going to beat us. Or Luka, you can do whatever you want. Somebody else is going to have to step up. So you can drop your 40 and 50 and we'll gas you the fuck out. But you're going to have to come back. You're going to have to play defense and somebody else is going to have to step up. And you're going to see that second or third guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway, even though I think he's hurt, Jalen Brunson, somebody's going to have to step up, bro. I got Suns in 5. I got Suns in 6. I respect Luka enough to give him 2 games. Memphis and Golden State. This is where Golden State's experience hits in the fan, but they have to stay healthy. And I think the Golden State Warriors is missing James Wiseman. I think they're gonna miss James Wiseman because it's going to give more pressure off Steph. And I know Clay's back, and I guarantee it in this series with the Denver Nuggets, they're gonna find the rhythm. I bet the Warriors are gonna find the rhythm. But I think the Grizzlies are just gonna say, I don't give a fuck. But I got them in 7. The Grizzlies are right now on an amazing run. They also have to stay healthy for Ja, and Ja needs to stay healthy to help give them a chance. So if Ja gets hurt, they're losing. I don't give a fuck. It's the playoffs, bro. If Ja gets hurt, the Grizzlies will lose in 5 or 6. Ja has to be there. I don't care if they went 22 without him. I don't care. It's the regular season to the playoffs are 2 different beasts, bro. Ja has to be there. So I got him in 7 because game 7 will be played in Memphis rather than played in Golden State. On the East side. Now, if Philly, I think whoever wins this game has the best chance to get to the conference finals in this series. I think Philly, actually, I don't think Philly gets over the hump with Miami. I think they're too gritty because I don't know what James Harden we're gonna get, man. I don't know what James Harden you're gonna get in this series. So I don't think Philly's gonna actually pull this one out. I think they'll lose in 6. And it's all because of James, bro. And like I fuck with James Harden heavy, but I don't know what James Harden I'm gonna get. The Heat are gonna start showing the world again that the bubble wasn't a fluke and they're a great team. And I think that's it. And the Miami Heat can't score. They're bad at scoring, but they can keep you from scoring too. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If Ben Simmons is playing, the Bucks will lose. If Ben could play, the Bucks will lose in 7. I respect Luka enough to give him 2 games. That's why I respect Luka enough. That's how great he is. I'll give him 2 games. And then conference finals, I have the Suns to Memphis. I think the Suns once again they're on a fucking tear, bro. They're on a tear, bro. I'm gonna give them 6, but it's probably gonna be 5. The Suns, I'm telling you, they're on a redemption run, bro. All year. Devin Booker is gonna, I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now on stream, on this video, and D-Book's the guy too. D-Book will be the best player in all of the playoffs. D-Book will be the MVP of the whole entire playoffs. And Chris Paul is my favorite player, and I love Chris. The fact that y'all keep disrespecting the shit out of D-Book is asinine. That boy right there is a dog. And no matter who the fuck it is, if it's Luka, Ja, Steph, Clay, Donovan Mitchell, KD, Kyrie, Joel, Harden, DeMar, who the fuck cares? He will be the best player in all of the playoffs. And I bet you $1 million he wants to play the Bucks so he can wax that ass. And I'm gonna tell you right now. So all y'all saying right now, watch what I tell you. Clip this and remember this. D-Book will be the best player in the playoffs. He will be the best player in the playoffs. That man is on a fucking redemption run. He is on a redemption run. And you're gonna see his stats. Just gonna point that out. Make sure you watch all the Suns games. Just want to point that out for you, my boy. I got the Suns in 6, even though I'll probably give him 5. I don't think Miami goes to the finals, even though I'd love to have a finals in Miami. I got Milwaukee in 6. Honestly, my heart really wants to just take the Celtics. Not the Celtics. My heart really wants to take the Nets. But I kind of want to take Miami as well. Because I think Miami's not going to roll over for nobody. Ben's going to be back. Ben's going to make a difference. I'm biased right now because I know a lot of these players from both teams. And I'm being real biased now, I feel like. I'm trying to think basketball logic, bro. I'm really thinking basketball and logic. I'm telling you, if number 10 gets back on the court with 7 and 11, it's going to be a problem. I don't care what no one's telling you, bro. If Ben gets on the court with KD and Kyrie, it is going to be a fucking matchup 6'10" problem. You're guarding a 6'3" lethal guard, a 6'10", and a 7-footer, all on the perimeter. Like, it's going to be a problem. All right, I'll think basketball. Okay, I'll think basketball. That's what I want. I'm gonna actually take the Heat. I'm gonna take the Heat in 6. I got the Suns in 6. If the Heat play the Suns are gonna probably beat them in 5 or 6. If the Milwaukee plays the Suns, they'll win in 7 because this time the Suns have home court advantage. That is what I am going to guess, and or that's my bracket, bro. You guys, if you guys want, in my picks and links on Discord, you guys can make your own bracket. You guys think I'm crazy? We're all basketball aficionados. We all played in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? So we all know everything more than me. You're more than welcome to put all your joints in there, put it in the Discord, and I can even react to those as well. But this is what I got, man. I have the Suns in 7 beating the Milwaukee Bucks, and I will be in Phoenix partying with my boy Mikhail and D-Book and CP3, popping Don Julio and champagne. I think no matter what, the Suns are winning. I think the Suns are just, this is the time, man. And you got to do it for the city. You got to do it for Chris Paul. And Devin Booker is going to make a name for himself. I think Devin Booker will be the best player in the whole entire playoffs.